924 homes hit the market so far this month in Windsor Essex County, and only 299 homes were sold. If your family is thinking about making a move right now, you need to know what this means for you. Hey, welcome back. I'm Kris Ramotar, your local realtor here in Windsor Essex County. Every week, I pull the real numbers from our local market and I tell you exactly what they mean for you in plain language. No guessing, no spin, just the truth. Because here's the thing, whether you are trying to sell your home, find your first home, or make your family move to this area, these decisions are huge. They affect your finances, your stress levels, your life. You deserve straight, honest information, not a sales pitch. If you want to reach out at any point, my contact information is right below. I would love to help your family figure out the right move. All right, let's talk numbers. Here's what happened in Windsor Essex County so far this month. We had 924 homes were listed on MLS for sale. Only 299 homes were sold. We had 46 homes sat there on MLS waiting and never found a family. We had 352 more were pulled off the market before that could even happen. That is almost 400 families who went through everything, cleaning their home, letting strangers walk through, hoping, waiting, and walking away with nothing. That is not a small number. That is a pattern, and it matters. The average sale price this month was just over $563,000, and the median sale price was almost $500,000. Those two numbers being so close together tells me something important. The market is not being distorted by a few big sales. What you are seeing is the real picture of what homes are actually selling for in Windsor Essex County right now. Homes are taking an average of 36 days to sell. And if you're getting value from this video, hit the like button. It helps other families in Windsor Essex County find this information. And if you are new here, hit subscribe. I do this every single week, so your family always know what is happening right before you make any decision. Now let us look at the condos numbers. We had 88 condos were listed on MLS for sale. Only 22 sold. The average condo price was just over $367,000, and the median sale price was just over $332,000. We had 8 expired condos, 41 were cancelled, and condos are taking about 52 days to sell on average right now. The condo market is moving slower than the home market. I want to explain what that means for your family, whether you are buying or selling a condo. Stay with me. If your family is thinking about selling, here's what I want you to hear. The families who sold their homes this month had one thing figured out, that 400 families who did not sell were missing. They were honest with themselves, honest about what their home is actually worth right now based on what similar homes have sold for recently, not what they paid years ago, not what they wish it was worth, what the data says today. Honest about the condition of their home. Buyer right now have a lot of options. When they walk into a home that needs work and the price does not reflect that, they leave. They do not fall in love and overlook in the way they might have a few years ago when there were nothing else available. And honest about being ready to actually make a deal, not test the market, not hold out for a number that does not exist. Actually sell. The families who came in with all three of those things figured out they sold. The one who did not are still waiting. Before you list your home, please do your full financial homework. Know what you owe. Know what your penalties are if you're breaking your mortgage. Know your legal fees. Know what you need for your next home. You want a complete picture before you make any move at all. Now, if your family is thinking about buying, I want you to hear something. You have more going on for you right now than you probably realize. Look at those numbers. Over 900 homes came to the market and only 299 homes were sold. That means there's a lot of families who need to sell and are willing to have a real conversation about price and terms. You have options, you have time, you have negotiating room that has not existed in this market for some time. Now, that does not mean every home is a good deal. Some homes are selling because they have real problems, too expensive for what they are, need too much work in a location that is not in demand. Your job as a buyer, or really your agent's job, is to help you tell the difference between a genuine opportunity and a home that has issues baked in. Get your mortgage pre-approval done before you start seriously looking, not after you find a home you love, before. Knowing your numbers going in changes everything. And when you find a well-priced home that shows beautifully in a great location, be ready. Those homes are still getting attention fast. If your family is thinking about a condo, this is actually a really interesting time. Only 22 condos sold out of 88 listed. That tells you there's a real room to negotiate right now. If buying a condo has been your goal, this market is giving you leverage you have not had in a while. Use it. Here's where Windsor Essex County stands this month. If you're selling, be honest about your price, your condition, and your readiness to make a deal. The families who did those three things sold. And if you're buying, you have more power right now than most people realize. Come in prepared and use it wisely. This market is not scary. It is not broken. It is just honest. And when you understand what it actually is telling you, there is real opportunity in it for you and your family. So I'm going to share with you right now a couple of stories from the buy side and then the sell side. So I'm helping a family right now buy a home, and I happened to find this home while I was walking in my neighborhood. I saw the home and it was listed at $675 or $679, and I know the homes in the area are selling around the $650-ish price point, average selling price. And most of the time these are raised ranch, 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, built in the early 2000s with KiTech plumbing, and many of them are not updated. In my case, this home was very updated when I look at the pictures, but the key here was it was not on the Windsor Essex County MLS. So probably not a lot of people are looking or find it locally here, but it's on realtor.ca. Anyways, I call the agent and he said, yep, it shows well, looks good. There's a long list of renovation that was done quite recently. I called my client and I showed him the home. He said, but the price. I said, the price, there's always room for negotiation, depending on the motivation of the seller. Let's go see it. So I didn't hear from him for a while, about a week. And then maybe I think the second week, he said, hey, let's book a showing. Booked the showing. He liked the home. I thought it was a great home. Everything looks really nice and clean, really updated. Great neighborhood. I live the next street over, so I'm kind of biased. We know the KiTech plumbing. We know what we're dealing with. So we put an offer on it, conditional financing, home inspection, insurance clause, to make sure that we can get insurance. So far, insurance, we could get insurance. The KiTech quote came in really at a great price. We're thinking it's going to be easy to fix based upon our plumber, what I've talked to about him. He's going to be there during the inspection coming up. I will keep you posted how this progresses. But it took us like 3 days to negotiate this family's offer, back and forth. We had 3 counter offers. Finally, totally everything was put together. We signed it, was accepted conditional offer. We still have to go through those 3 conditions and fulfill it. We'll see what happens. But it's not a quick process anymore in buying and selling. It takes time. It takes strong negotiating skills. You make sure you're taking care of your best interests. So we as agents, myself personally, I treat you and your family home like it's going to be my home. I'm going to be living there. If I feel it's not the home I would buy personally for the price and in the neighborhood, I will tell you, hey, this is my thoughts. This is my concern. These are the data. Ultimately, you make the choice. My goal is to educate you so you feel comfortable and the data to back it, as well give you my 8 years plus of experience of working with over 160 families locally here, buy and sell a home. And I bring that from an honest perspective, and I give you my true heartfelt feedback based on data and what I thought and my experience. And ultimately you make that choice. But when I know you make that choice, is that we're working together as a team collectively in your best interest. So that's from my buy side. But if I wasn't walking, I probably would not have found this home for my client. Anyways, now for the seller side, for families who are looking to sell their home, we have a lot of challenges going on. I have a home that for some reason it's not selling, it's not moving. A lot of interest. 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home in great southwest central location in Windsor, and it's under $300,000. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, fully turnkey, move-in ready, and it's just sitting there. I'm not even sure why. So yeah, that's the state of the market, and Homes are taking longer to sell. There's a lot of negotiation back and forth. You have the other homes that are getting multiple offers, but it's a grind right now. So if you're a seller, make sure your home shows well, try and keep moving ready, smells good, look good, you're realistic with price and terms, and based upon data provided by your agent. And most of the time you will get an offer with a home inspection, a mortgage financing condition, sometimes a house to sell condition, and now there are even insurance conditions. So that's the reality of the market. It's a market where homes are taking a minimum of 2 months to sell, sometimes 3 months, sometimes they sell pretty quickly when you price it aggressively low. But in this market, I tell all my clients, we're not going to get into a bidding war strategy. Let's price it where the home should be priced at. The market data and the market going to tell us what a buyer is willing to pay for your home based upon data. And if something comes along that we like, then we'll take it. So if you're a family looking to sell, that's what to expect. If you want to sit down and talk through what any of this means for you and your specific situation, reach out. No pressure, no pitch. Just an honest conversation about what the right next step looks like for you. My contact info is right below. Call me, text me, or book a free call. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think of our local real estate market right now. I read every single one and I'll answer your question personally. And check out my other video coming up right there. Every week is a fresh breakdown of the real numbers, so your family always know what is happening before you decide anything. If you'd like for us to help you in any way, please contact us or leave a comment below on this video. Take care, stay safe, have a great day, have a great week, have a great month, and see you soon. Bye now.